Did y'all forget somebody in that? Anybody missing?
Not that I know of.
I gotta go pee.
Yeah, you just said that. Oh, you had to say it on screen. Look at me. I'm freaking mad. I pee. Wow, look at him.
Yeah,
I take
jealous.
it with me. I take it with me.
Sounds like you're jelly that I get to go pee. What are you drinking?
Ginger ale. And
It
urine.
looks like grandma's peach
Great.
tea.
We were just talking about that. Anywho,
I gotta go pee.
all right. Welcome everybody to Spork of Ice and Fire. I couldn't remember the name. A Spork of Ice and Fire. I am Scott from Sporking News Podcast, and tonight we will be talking about In the Name of the Mother. This episode was not about spectacle. It did have some. It's about whether honor survives violence and whether mercy survives pride. The mother in the Faith of the Seven represents protection of innocence. In the knighting vow, the words are clear. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the young and protect the innocent. And I'm glitching, I think. The charge that follows is to defend the young, protect the innocent, show mercy, making this episode title a direct invocation of the sacred promise. Tonight, everything Dunk claims to be is tested publicly. And I want to know from the panel, is this episode about winning or about worthiness? We'll get to that. First, let's say hello to everybody. What's going on, guys? In the chat, we have a couple people. All right, E Clay, good evening, and 11 Alpha, good evening. And anybody else out there, shoot a hello, like Liam just did, channel member. What's up, brother? So is E Clay. But tonight we have Mason, a free folk of the fandom, and he only needs how many left? 12? Oh, we're getting there, buddy. You can speak anytime if you unmute. We also have
maybe he went to the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe he did too. Bad takes Bojans. What's going on? And we lost a couple people. That's fine. No, what's up?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, Miss Martin Muse is in the house. Hey, what's up? Yo, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. We had Sir Grant the Average.
I just need to go take a pee.
Okay, good luck.
All right, I'm back.
Winter.
I have a bottle.
Winter. Okay. Mad Cheese. Am I glitching? Well. Does anybody see me glitching?
Yeah, every now and then.
Okay. It's awesome. I had to move my whole thing, and I have a really cheap, like, Cat 5 or whatever they call it, cable going through.
I really like it. It looks clean and simple.
I'm going with clean and simple, dude.
Yeah.
There was just too much.
That's how I used to like my women. Clean and simple.
You know? Hold up.
But now you're not allowed to drive the short bus anymore. So
January. What?
Anyways. Poor Shredda working on a PhD, being called simple.
She's not working on a PhD. No, I said I used to. She has her PhD.
Oh,
all righty.
Yeah.
Good for her.
And I do as well. Adjacently. She's had it for a while.
You have a PhD in
weebology. I'm also an ordained dudist.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah.
Live streaming on X. X is experiencing issues with live streaming posts. If you can't find your live streaming live in X, you can manually post it. Blah blah blah.
So yeah, thank you. That was really awesome. Let's go around, Mad, because I got all excited about this episode. I really thought it was going to be a little more than it was.
You hyped me up so much last week. Do y'all remember last week? If not, go back and watch it after this. Well, and then after History Interrupted, then go watch it, because you'll see Sporking was like, bro, it's going to be the greatest thing that's ever been on TV. Everything will fail in comparison. Moon landing, boo.
Right.
Have you learned nothing from the blood and cheese incident?
I stand by that. It wasn't a bad episode. Mad, what did you really think?
No, I didn't think it was a bad episode. Mm-hmm. One, I think I let myself get overhyped. Two, the flashbacks, while I enjoyed them, to me, it didn't feel as though they added anything to the actual episode we're watching. And even the dude that wrote it or whatever came out and said like, yeah, I wish I didn't have to put them there because everybody was expecting this big battle, but we decided, fuck them, we're gonna do it this way.
Yeah, it definitely went too far. It went too far with the flashback.
The whole point of it was just to contextualize all things that we already basically knew about Dunk.
There was nothing I really
that was the issue. Like, I like the fact now that the idea of him, someone stealing, really offends him.
Mm-hmm.
Like before when he was asked to throw a thing, he's like, "That's basically stealing."
Mm-hmm.
His father was a thief.
Yeah.
His girl was a thief really badly, and she fucked around and found out.
Oh yeah, she did.
I like that he's got that visceral reaction to anyone who's stealing anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like when he first met Duncan, he's like, "You're stealing from him, like you thief." Like, it's like it's like one of the worst things you can be because he's seen the consequences of that. He's lost two people in his life that gave a shit about him purely simply because of theft.
Yeah.
So I mean that was cool, but
they made how long was that?
Did it need to be 24 minutes long?
First of all, that episode felt a lot longer than it really was.
Mm-hmm.
But that
because of
they took like pieces of like from every novella, little things he said about his past and created all that. They gender swapped
Rafe.
That was used to be a guy.
Are you sure? Because I think the only mention is it says that Dunk and his friends, I forget what the other ones were, and Rafe were faster than the other girls.
Faster than all the girls. Yeah.
All the girls or other girls? Because other girls,
it wasn't
don't sound like a chick.
Yeah, I don't think it was like specific, but it kind of.
No, it's definitely a dude. Because he fought with them, like you could pick it all out from other
kind
stuff.
Of just fight though.
Yeah, but it definitely wasn't a chick. I'm telling you.
I did. There's so much more I want to know about how Sir Longshaft knows Dothraki.
Yeah, dude. If that's what he was singing,
I think Tina just got the Longshaft.
I liked it. It was very good. It was very good. And it doesn't matter, Mason. Also, I don't care if they gender swap.
I didn't know.
I mean, she got it anyways. And it made the scene more like they loved each other. They were family. The part where he's like, "I know my mother's dead, but I still want to wait." Teresa, what did you think about what did you think about the flashback?
What flashback? The episode started with my man telling everyone what to do. Dunk fell down, he blinked, and then he got up, and we continued the fight.
That's probably that might be it.
Yeah, Longshaft, Obi-Wandom.
I mean, they could have made that like 4 or 5 minutes, and we would have known because they.
I'm getting Tina.
Sorry.
You're nailing it, dude. It took me a second on that one. We were told in all the novellas, Sir Arlen found him in Flea Bottom, and then we find that he had to follow him. The horses definitely saw him. I don't know if Sir Arlen was too drunk to realize he was following him. I'm pretty sure he knew he was following him.
Yeah, I think it was more like a test.
Like a trial, right?
Yeah, like what Dr. Strange had to do. He had to sit in front of the wizardly place until they let him in.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. We'll come back to that part. We'll go chronological. Well, not chronological.
Why?
We'll go episodical.
Episodical?
Okay, it makes way more sense because otherwise we're starting in the flashback.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to change it because I knew you would point that out. The episode opens at dawn. And the short little book echo was, "This was no game." Armor is being strapped on. Horses are restless. The field is quiet. And then you have that moment, I really liked how they came in from above, a lot of above shots on people. And you see the 7 of them. And you have Teresa's man. Baelor, yeah.
Is that the little guy?
Baelor.
You were just going to start calling him Baelor for the rest of the.
Baelor!
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, Baelor's the Targaryen.
Yeah. What is up, Stig? And what is up, Zax?
Does that mean he has a Beyblade as a weapon?
He definitely has Beyblades.
Well, what did you think about the non-inclusion of the practice lance and showing his battle tactics with it.
Yeah, I did not like
it was
that.
a big missed opportunity with it,
Yes.
like to show how smart he is, because Dunk in a later novel uses that
Yes.
again. So
yeah, he does. And what I didn't like also was that they left that out, and then they made sure the part where like you know, is that honorable? You know, when he's like, "Oh, I'll take on the Kingsguard because they can't hurt me." It was strategic. And it would have showed more like he's thinking very strategically in that.
Yeah. Well, it didn't matter because we saw none of it.
Yeah,
and that did bother me. I was really hoping for like some one-on-ones.
That's what Lionel said. Basically, it's just like that's not really honorable because his whole purpose of going in there is to bloody up the White Cloaks. That was his whole purpose.
Yeah,
right.
But I would have liked so for people that didn't read the books, in the books, Prince Baelor talks about using the practice lances because they're about 12 inches, 18 inches longer.
They're 4
2
foot
feet
longer.
longer.
No, it's
Yeah.
4
I thought it was
16,
8.
I'm sure.
Okay, I thought it was 8-12, but I'll.
No matter what, they're much longer than the steel tipped ones. That
It's not as long as Arlen's.
no, nothing's as long as that dude's. As you know, Aerion's side was using, but they didn't do that part. So you have the moment with Dunk and Egg, which was nice. Or Dunk and I did like Dunk and Fossaway puking.
Yeah.
Raymond and him puking. I wish they showed him like whilst they were doing the speech, you know, Raymond painting his apple green, because that's like a part in the book, like to show that this family is split and it's never coming back together. Turning his red apple into green and creating a whole branch line.
I think it sucks that I got so invested in the cousin and like, oh man, I hope he gets a chance. And we barely saw anything from him. I don't think I saw Baratheon, whatever his name is, doing shit. And then like, oh, so and so got killed. What did he? I don't know. I don't know who's alive.
You see of Baratheon is when him and Baelor are holding back Maekar when he's screaming, "My boy."
Is it Baelor? Because I thought he knocked Baelor in the head and threw him down.
It's Baelor and Lionel that are holding him back. That just goes to show how how strong Maekar is.
Yeah, Maekar was dude.
What the fuck is a Maekar?
Maekar was going after his son. My boy, he yelled.
Yeah,
ex-dad was in this.
Yeah, one at a time, buddy. Listen, just listen for a minute, and you'll find out. Teresa knows. Teresa, could you explain this to Matt because it's kind of embarrassing.
Okay, the whole thing with Maekar, you mean? Okay, Maekar is the father of Egg and Aerion and Darren and all of that, and he was matched up against Baelor. And what happened was Baelor had been knocked off of his horse. Baelor knocked Maekar off beautifully, and then Maekar knocked off Baelor, not the killing shot. Lionel, like a beast, comes in on his horse.
Yeah.
Maekar kills it. I mean, understand, this is a man trying to get to his son, to protect his son, who's fighting to
who yelled at that same son for killing the horse and before. But this time you knew he had to. Like, it was a very cool moment, I thought.
Yeah. Then they're on the ground. Maekar is like, my boy. And Baelor takes one side, Lionel takes the other. And the two of them just like try to basically sack him like it's on a football field. And he is so fierce.
Yeah.
He's so fierce and magnificent. And I love him and I want to hug him. He was like fighting him off. And then that's when he takes the mace and turns around and does the backhand and kills Baelor, gives Baelor the killing shot. But we also
that's not the shot. That's not the shot. The shot happens after the yielding happens. You see it in the background.
I know, but I'm talking about the sequence of how it happened with Maekar and all of them. Yeah. Meanwhile, there was shit going down with Dunk, but that was the fight sequence that happened with those three men. And you also, when you watch, you'll see that Lionel is having the time of his life. He is spending almost the whole time giving shit to the White Cloaks. And so when you see those drive-bys.
Where's the laughing?
Yes.
We should have been able to hear that.
We missed that. I missed that too. Should have had him laughing, but we missed out on that. So that was the sequence of the whole Maekar thing.
Yeah.
And he was protecting his son and the other guys weren't having it. I thought it was kind of badass that even though Lionel obviously has something up his ass, Oh wait, sorry.
Nope.
Never. And a
Is it
different
Arlen?
something up his ass about Baelor, but still, when push came to shove, they fought together. It was a 2-on-1, and it was magnificent. So
Yeah.
that's that sequence. So
Yeah. And
yeah,
let me-
Makar is the man.
and
He's
Stig-
the anvil, and his brother's the hammer.
yes. Stig nailed it too. Dunk's armor was identical to the graphic novel. Like it
Yes.
looked
Oh, really?
exactly like even like the helm was like this long like because it looks I always thought was like, wow, that's a really long face shield, but it's the same in the show. It looked really, really good.
Well,
The little
speaking of armor, how fucking good is Raymond? He's the only one out there with no fucking battle armor on. Doesn't take a fucking nick.
Yeah.
Like,
I wish we
and
saw more of those two.
He
fight.
also knocks over Aerion when he's about to get dunk with the Morning Star as well, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, he comes by with the horse, right, and knocks him off him. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a friend.
You have to watch the fight scene multiple times to catch everything that's happening. I wish we did see like Fossaway versus Fossaway a little bit.
You can hear Stefan screaming in the background,
mhm.
and it sounds like he's saying like "damn you" or like he screams Raymond
Mhm.
at one point, but it's really muffled.
Right.
Yeah.
And just
you
go
do
ahead.
you do catch a scuffle toward the end. Like after he yields, he looks over and Raymond is kicking the shit out of Stefan, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's so we do get a little bit of it, but again, blink and you miss it.
Yeah. So 11 Alpha does nail it, and he's right. They were described as a group of boys who pranked girls. So it was definitely a gender swap, race swap. But
again,
this gonna hill you want to die
just
on, man?
describes them as friends, not really a group of boys.
Oh my god, they're a group of dudes. You know it in your heart.
I'm pretty sure they did mention.
According to Google AI, the character was implied to be a boy in the original novella, but the show
just like
reimagined the
Valerians are
character as
implied to be white. Anyway, but no. So we have this really long.
She could have been a good Nettles.
Like the long flashback, but the beginning was so good. Like that part with Dunk and Egg, going back to the part. If you steal my stuff, I thought that was great. And he's like,
it was beautiful
with the dog, and he roofs at him. Oh man,
he's holding his little spear. He's so small and just standing by being a squire, and he tries to say goodbye, and then Dunk goes, "Squire, my lance," and he just reaches up and does it.
And then the next scene, he doesn't have his lance. Little editing issues here and there, but that was okay. If they just shorten that down, Mason, do you think? I think it would have been probably the best episode if they just shortened down that flashback. Like there wasn't a need for all of that, but because we're told in the book. Well, real quick, we're told in the book that Sir Arlen found him in Flea Bottom multiple times. Like we didn't need the whole trial of tears for him to be accepted by him, and all the real decisions because he fell on his own knife when he was drunk. He was like, "Oh shit, I need somebody to clean me." I don't know. What do you think? First, we'll go with Mason, and then off to you, Tina.
Yeah, this episode played with a lot of fire, but I think on the other side of it, I don't know what you could cut. This was a big flashback that, it's like a 15-minute flashback in the middle of a battle.
Yeah.
It's not the right place for it, but
actually, how long was it, Grant? I think it was 24 minutes, Grant said.
Wow.
Yeah, 24 minutes.
24 minutes of like a 37-minute episode. I wish we had more of that battle. Because we were talking about it last week. We were thinking because there is not a lot of pages left, they could have like shown more one-on-ones with other people and added in some more. But they decided to take pieces from all his recollections and stories and thoughts from all the books. Because they did bring up his other two friends, and Rafe explain, when Puddin did this, and what's his name, Desi came back and burned down half of Flea Bottom, blah 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 blah. It was definitely a long section. We could have shortened it a bit.
Well, like I don't think there's any good breaks in the flashback to cut it shorter.
Yeah.
You cut the whole thing.
The majority
of
all
of this is important for Dunk's character.
Is it important for this episode?
Literally,
yes, it's important to understand Dunk.
Okay,
I think it would have
for
it would
this
have been better
episode
on the third
specifically.
episode.
Yeah, even the writer came out and said. Even the writer came out and said that it probably shouldn't have been in this episode.
That's not exactly what he said. He said
I should kill myself. I think that's what he said. Don't quote me. Don't quote me.
He said that
and Ryan Condal blamed George for it.
The best place to put it, despite all the drawbacks of it.
I agree. It needed to be in this series, but this was not the best place for it.
You know where I would have cut, Mason? I would have cut the whole Dunk following him. Maybe made it like he walked up the hill after leaving King's Landing. Sir Arlen looks back, sees he's wounded, but he's still trying to follow him, knows he needs a squire, and just takes him on. You know, him dancing and speaking Dothraki or something and singing and all the craziness that we had to see. It wasn't the only thing. I'd rather see the fight.
The only thing I thought was good from the whole flashback. The only thing I thought was good from the whole flashback was the fact that we finally saw Sir Arlen kick some ass.
Oh yeah, he beat the shit out of us.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
And that I thought was important to show that he was a scrapper.
He's scrapped.
I feel like the way in which that it was pushed forward all in one chunk was the mistake. You could have added little bits and pieces because there was 4 or 5 different plot points that they were cramming in there. You could have had the part with Tanzel where the finger gets broken and everything, and before that, have all the stuff with Rafe.
Yeah, that makes because
that's a direct parallel. You can have when Egg's following. You can have it when he's remembering him doing the same thing. You could have taken 2 or 3 minutes of each of these little flashbacks and sprinkled them in each episode, and it would have flowed a lot better.
100%.
And it was. It even felt like it was filmed as though it had specific sections. Yeah.
I'm with you on that. But you know what? They put it in. Whatever. It was still a good episode. I thought it was going to be the best one. It's not, but it was definitely good.
You told me. You didn't think. You told me you knew.
I told you it's going to be the best episode. I don't remember saying that exactly. I think maybe I said a little something.
Good Take Ojin was quite upset.
Did you catch the little callback to the first episode?
Oh, was he? Wait a minute. Hold on. Good Takes was upset. I could see why.
Yeah, Good Take was upset because of the fact that he's like, this is the second to the last episode. This is supposed to be the penultimate. This is supposed to be a battle. And all we did was get, Dunk's history.
Yeah.
And then when I came home really quick to read the pages of the battle that I didn't get to last night after watching the episode. And so I read it aloud to him. And he's like, what the hell? There's all this inner monologue going on that you could have had Dunk's voice in the background talking about how his lance is an extension of his body and it's just his long finger and the fact that he is the one with the horse and the thunder is I am thunder, thunder is me, blah, blah. Yeah. All of those lines should have been part of the battle.
Yeah. I mean, they even had the part and they kind of stretched it even a little too long, like because the horn goes off and everybody takes off but Dunk. And that happens in the book. But it's like a split second where he freezes and Thunder, knowing like has been in these so many times, Thunder starts trotting. Like Thunder knows what to do.
They added the previous scene with Egg in there to give that context with that. That's why they did that. I don't have an issue with that.
Oh, I get it too.
If that original scene wasn't in there, that wouldn't make any sense. At least when they're doing those small little changes, it sort of makes sense. Like I mentioned, like there's almost like a callback. The first time that we see Arlen in this episode, he's being all knightly in the name of the mother. Unhand that boy. He points his sword straight at the exact same way that when Dunk did it in the first episode. He said, "You sir, stop raping." You know, like he was trying to recreate that first moment.
Yeah.
No, do you want to know how many minutes of this episode was actual battle, actually fighting horn to horn? 9 minutes.
Yeah, minus 24. Yeah,
9.
It's crazy. Yeah, but I do like the idea you have, Grant, with sprinkling it through the season, so we know who Dunk is, because they could easily have done that, paralleling what was happening to him. You know, Egg following him. Oh, I did that once. all those little moments. I think it could have worked, and we could have had a killer battle scene. And the battle portion was awesome.
Well, real quick, last thing on that.
Enough. Yeah,
last on the flashback that I have. That there are so many different ways you could have implemented, like you could have included the flashback shit.
Mm-hmm.
So many different ways you could do it. Yet somehow they decided to go with the absolute worst possible way, the one that they knew people would not like.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a detriment to this story in of itself, because people aren't going to be as invested or care about the flashback as much, because it takes away from the fucking thing that we've been waiting to see and that Scott built everybody up to have.
I know,
like,
everybody
to be the great.
It's not Scott's fault, but I do
It
have
is.
a quote
It is.
that Ira said. I hate that I've had to do a flashback at this point when everyone just wants the battle, but we had to. He says, but I do think it stands on its own, and I do think it's fun to see Dunk like that. I do think it adds a lot to the story, but it adds to the episode 5 as well. But yeah, it's going to displease some people. But let's keep the thing here. I hate that I've had to do a flashback at this point.
Yep.
But we had to.
Yes.
That is HBO coming in and doing something.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it.
But
they could have had a little tiny spin-off or something, like a little webisode. Cut that down to like a 10-minute entire thing, and then put that out there as well as some extended material.
Mm-hmm.
People would have loved that,
Yeah. Well, I've said multiple times that what I did was I watched over and over, like it was the Battle of Hastings. I watched this battle. I know every movement in it now on the airplane. I just watched the episode, skip the flashback, continue with the episode. If you do that, I swear you will think it's the best fucking TV you've seen, the best battle you've seen, the realistic, if you will, the way the armor and the morning stars works and all of that, and just pretend the flashback didn't happen. I think that you will maybe have a different experience. That's my personal opinion. That
is something I picked, that I was reminded of Sir Old Guy that's in love with Khaleesi, where he was showing the Dothraki like, no, this armor, your shit sucks, bro. Go ahead and strike me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they forgot about it by the 6th season, and they're like, nah, it's just like paper.
He gets killed by getting stabbed in the back through plate mail.
Yeah, it's just paper. Is it paper mache by the time we get to the long night or whatever? But I'm glad that they're like, well, let's not do that again for this.
Right.
Let's actually make this shit,
Yeah, that was cool.
Which makes Raymond even more hardcore because he's out there in fucking leather.
Yeah, we love Raymond. Raymond is the MVP.
Did he have anything on his head?
I think
he did have something on his head, but pretty much he had shit armor. If he had anything, I mean, that's probably my weakest.
Oh, he does have a helmet. I just saw him.
Well, let me ask anybody who's just a show watcher in the chat or up here: did this scene change how you see Dunk going into the trial?
No.
Like, was it needed? No. Right?
No, I didn't. The only thing that it changed was what I knew about Longshaft.
Mm-hmm. He was a wild drunker, Well, I did like seeing him fight, though.
Yeah.
Mason?
The show and the book are from Dunk's perspective. This is, one POV. So being in Dunk's head, like the whole battle is in his POV. You're only seeing what he sees. You're getting the ringing of the ears, the muffling.
Mm-hmm.
You're hearing what he's hearing. So when he gets knocked
out,
he's
that whole
thinking about
before.
all the reasons why he's a knight. He's thinking about all the things that brought him to this point. That's why the flashback has to be here.
But there's plenty of shots in the episode that are not from his POV.
Yeah, and then there's also
not really.
Yeah,
I just saw one. I'm watching it right now.
The whole part with Lionel Makar, like he's not paying attention to that. But I do have
also
to say,
Egan, what's his name? Crazy Eye.
Yeah, egging that lady in the stands.
Oh, Red.
Yes,
yeah, Red.
Egg, his squire, is like a close second, but he's
but that's not his POV.
But they've taken a lot of his inner monologue and given it to other people in this series already. So, like, there's things that Plummer, the steward, said that were more Dunk thinking while he was trying to apply to, for the tournament. So there are moments where like other people kind of took that, and I get what you're saying. That is important, but 24 minutes.
You can't have somebody go, oh wow, your lance is your arm, huh?
Yeah, but
it wouldn't make sense though.
He didn't say that in the flashback. There was nothing about his lance in the flashback. All it was
in the episode. You're saying, you need to.
Yeah, well, no, I'm saying there are things you could take out where he could say it out loud or think it to himself or say it to himself right before he's getting ready for the horn. Like, this is an extension of mine. And then they blow the horn and he freezes, something like that. You know,
this isn't a new thing. This whole taking a written narrative or story or whatever that has a lot of inner monologue and then turning it into a movie. They figured it out before. It's not a new concept.
But I mean, we listen to him talking to the horses. We can listen to him talk to himself.
Yeah, but it's quite hard to talk to somebody in the middle of a battle.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
When you
but
can't
who's
hear.
asking for that? I don't think anybody's asking for him to have a monologue to himself.
Put the inner monologue as dialogue.
I didn't say that.
Oh no, I said you could take some of it and you could piece it.
Yeah, he could be saying to himself, I am thunder. I am thunder. Thunder is me. We are one.
And then they blow the horn and he freezes or something stupid like that.
Because he's not good with the words, so the horn goes while he's still mumbling, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Did his shield break in the book? I don't remember that part.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
And
that was the big point. He went to all the effort, and then he immediately has to throw it on the ground.
Totally blanked on that.
He wasn't concentrating on the first thing. He didn't. His lance didn't sit right.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't fully. He was too in his head, not in the moment. That was the problem.
Yeah.
And in the book, he drops the shield right away after it breaks, where in the show you see him fighting with that broken shield against Aerion.
And again, they could have stretched it to 15 minutes of battle. You know, like it was really awesome to watch. And I thought they would show us other people.
I was going to say, I don't think we need to see any more of Duncan Aerion.
No,
I think
that was a
good amount.
Yeah.
But like the fact of the matter is, you got Beesbury and his glorious moustache that gets freaking killed in the first thing.
Yeah.
Old Bud with a broken leg, who actually survived in the book and then died 5 days later, who gets killed straight off the bat. Yep. We didn't see Darren go down or get trampled by his horse.
Right. We only see Darren put his helmet on. You know.
Yeah. He even marks it with a big green flag, so they know no matter where he is, who he is, just to give him a bit of a knock, and he'll go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, didn't he look fantastic? I mean, he looked like he was straight out of a fashion magazine. If they had Cosmopolitan in Westeros, that would have been the cover. But I mean, I agree. Yeah, Tina, we got to get on, by the way, together with just girls, okay? Because there's some
totally
to talk about. But in any case, I agree with everything that y'all are saying, and that it was great. I said everything that I've said, but those are things that we wanted to see. We wanted to see him flop like he was at the World Cup. It would have been fantastic. We wanted to see definitely more of that, and they could have.
Yeah.
I think they most likely filmed it. We already know that the actor who plays Maekar said that there was some more stuff with him and Baelor that was cut.
Yeah, so, there were so many things set up that I was expecting to see in this, whether it's the cousin versus cousin, or
Baelor versus the
right
the King's Guard.
Like, there was
just more of that.
Yeah, and you're expecting to see it, but you don't. What happened to the one-eyed guy? Did he die?
Yeah,
I don't even know who it was that died.
No, he doesn't die, but I would have loved to see that too.
Yeah, poor Darren. He wanted to just flop, like I said.
I mean, they mentioned in the
Cup, and they put him opposite him.
Yeah.
He was supposed to flop and stuff, right? He was like, "I'm not going to fight. Don't worry about me." We didn't see any of that.
Yeah, we wanted to see it, and he was against free. Craziest night in the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
And we hear we see in the book that even before the fight is over, one of the White Cloaks is carrying another one off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Baelor beats the living shit out of him.
Yeah, Baelor doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
Because he says all they can do is defend; they can't attack.
Right. Oh, there's so much they could have like. I mean, I'm not asking for the whole episode to be just straight battle. I wish it was. But
like I get the entire season costs less than one episode of Rings of Power. They didn't have the budget.
There was something about the smoke, like that.
They put in a lot of fog because they had no backings behind it. It was just like where they were supposed to be cast a wall. Mm-hmm. There was nothing because that's where they had to get the cameras in and around.
Yeah.
So they put a bunch of smoke and fog and sheets up behind it just to block off that area.
They embellished the fog to overcome budget limitations in the fight.
That's good. That's clever. I don't have an issue with that. I think that's brilliant.
That was smart. He says exactly. We have about $0.25 for every $1 for a Westeros minute of previous shows. $0.25 for every $1 for a Westeros minute. I don't know. So we had to be careful how we hid things. And you know what? They did a great job with that. I mean, hopefully their budget gets kicked up next episode.
I don't know why it started out so low anyways. Did they not have any faith in this?
Nope.
They're like, oh, it's too male-centered.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to work.
It's too honorable.
That's not a bad question, Matt, because I've been saying from day one, I felt like this was their make or break sort of thing. They were going to put as minimal effort into it, let the showrunner do what he wants to do. If it flops, bam, this is the last time we're going to worry about this world for a while. We can just hold on to the IP until someone wants to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
How are the numbers
as good as what he is?
How are the numbers
really?
Are they been good?
Yeah.
It's not just that. It's now the normies again, like Game of Thrones did originally.
Right.
That's the big thing. So you've got people who have been searching for this who have no history of doing it. So many people's very first a taste of A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones is this series.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the teenagers who are watching it.
I have to say, I really did like the view from. So we start that charge, right, and Thunder takes off, and we go from like a behind his view into his helm, and seeing out the eye slit, hearing his breathing, the confusion of the battle. Standing up, not seeing where people are, getting hit with a mace or something. I thought they did a really good job with that too. There was a lot of good things they did, and maybe it was all just strike it up, mark it up to, I don't know, their funding, their budget, because man, that would have been awesome if we got 15 minutes. That's all, 15. I'm asking for 6 extra minutes. I wanted to see more confusion, more battles, more one-on-ones, more this, more that. But I see what, Mason was saying too, in the novella, we only see it from Dunk's view. This was a moment where they could have gave us some idea of what was happening with the others, because we hear about it. They could have added a little extra to that, which would have made it a much
they've been
better
showing other
experience.
people's point of views the entire time. Dunk wasn't there when Old Bud lost his eye in the battle.
Right.
They show, that's what I'm saying. Like they show all these other things. So to say that it was just a point of view thing, that's the reason why they couldn't do it. I feel like that's a bit of a cop out.
Yeah.
If they said budget wise, this is all we had to get this, and if we had anything left over, we'd do more. I can accept that.
Yeah, same. I did hear people there were some people I guess the fandom's a little split on this episode. Someone said, yeah, some people thought it was too, it was like, what were they saying? I didn't read it. I heard one thing, it was too confusing, the battle. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be confusing.
Yeah. Let's see. I heard they went woke because Tanzel.
I didn't care that she was a girl.
Yeah,
the girl boss that gets immediately fucking checked. Like, that's woo. Yeah.
I was a little worried about it, but after seeing what happens to her, I was like, okay, they wanted her to look like Tanzel.
Yeah, that's all they wanted.
Yeah.
Even Jane
said
said that.
Tanzel is.
Tanzel was the puppeteer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But,
that being said, that young girl that played Rafe, I looked at her and I went, "Oh, you actually had a Nettles you could have picked."
Yeah, she would have been a great Nettles.
Yeah.
She's kind of what I
said
imagined.
The same thing.
Hey, yeah. Hey, we got season 3 of House of the Dragon, so yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing that I've heard from a lot of the other channels that are in our sphere is that if we don't like the flashback, then we're fucking stupid. That it was perfect.
Oh yeah, they can piss off with that.
Who the fuck?
Those are
names. Spill that tea.
Yeah. Said that. Who said that?
Well, okay, it's a panel of 6 people that do a show every week.
That does not narrate it down whatsoever.
I don't know. I disagree with that.
Say they thought season 2 was perfection of House of Dragon.
I don't know who
They don't
you're
come on the
talking
show
about.
anymore.
I disagree.
That's not exactly what they were saying, but okay.
Put it in the private chat.
Well, I mean, the Friday night Tights guys have been talking about how they don't like A Night of the Seven Kingdoms and that House of the Dragon season 2 was better.
What?
I thought they were crazy.
I'm going to Gary's house in like 15 minutes. Have this conversation.
I didn't say no. They've been hyperglazing it.
Really?
Yeah, they've been very happy with.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. To the point where if you like the flashback, fucking stupid, according to Ryan.
No,
that's Ryan.
That's not what he said.
I could hear Ryan saying that.
What did he say? Mason, what did he say?
Well, I think people are more interested in what we're gonna say, though.
No, I know this is good. No, because I would like to
write it on. Don't worry, dude.
No, but what did he actually say? You said that's not what he said.
Okay, let me think.
No.
He said the novellas are very Dunk centric.
Mm-hmm.
So like, why try and be like how Game of Thrones is, like all these vast different viewpoints, you know? Like you don't need a Daenerys in a Dunk and Egg novella.
Cool. Nobody's asking for that. Go on.
No, I get that. I get that.
Well, again, you're wanting to have, you know, the Fossaways, Lionel Baratheon, and like have all of them have their own POV, their own story.
I never said that.
No, we just wanted to see the battle.
That's
the battle
what you were saying, though.
No, we didn't want the POVs in episode 1.
I mean, they're all in the same battle together. It's not like we're saying, I want to see what they're doing at, you know, in their orchard or something
else
like that.
For a second, though, I have to say, when he got knocked out at the beginning, I thought they were pulling a Tyrion on us because they go to the flashback, and I'm like, holy shit, they're not going to show us anything. I got really nervous there.
Hunger Games us?
Something like that. But I do disagree with I disagree with him because the one thing I would say is, first, you can't tell me that flashback wasn't too long. 9 minutes of battle. I could have used a little bit more. And I'm not asking to hear Lionel have dialogue. I just wanted, like, maybe, you know, when Dunk gets hit, he turns and we see that battle for a second, or this happens, or that, you know, like
hearing laugh.
Yeah,
they're literally calling the laughing storm. It's the biggest thing that you know about the guy. And there was nothing. You heard freaking a Fossaway over Lionel, which made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But again, they're trying to do the like fog of war with the hearing and doing the muffling. So like, how do you do that and have the laughing and have like hearing other people? You know, it'd be hard to balance.
No, it's not.
That's not how fog works, though. Fog's usually a visual thing.
Yeah,
so.
But
we got to hear Aerion. We got to hear Makar yell.
Fog of war.
That was cool.
Yeah, but no one's saying,
Therese
hey.
is right. We heard Makar scream, you know, my boy, gotta get to my boy. You know, like, that was powerful. That's what I mean. Like, moments like that, little moments where you hear the laughing storm laugh as he's fighting.
And just once. It doesn't have to be for the entire 9 minutes. Just
add an extra minute or two. No. Add to the 9 minutes, Teresa.
I don't think anyone.
I mean,
yeah, because the flashback didn't exist. I mean, can you imagine how badass it would have been? Like we saw in the corner, Lionel going after the White Cloak. I say White Cloak. Oh my gosh, went to Wheel of Time. He went after the guy and just have him go, just laugh like a maniac because we love him. Just that would have been 5 seconds just to see him do that. We could have done that.
No one's asking for a different show. We're just asking to see more of the battle.
Yeah, that's it. I think a 24-minute flashback and 9 minutes of battle, they could have 15, you know, like or split it down the middle. You know, we could have got that condensed and still gotten the power of what that moment was about in that flashback. Like, literally him singing and drinking and like, okay, we get it. He had to follow you till he almost died. Like, that's not what it says in the book at all. In the book, he found him in Flea Bottom. So after that scene where she gets killed, you know, he picks up the kids, says something to him, and come with me. You know, is there anything left here for you?
Come with me if you want to live.
Absolutely not like a 1-for-1, a book canon kind of deal. This is
not at all.
The show's its own thing.
Yeah, I get that, but they're trying to stay faithful.
Than a lot of the other stuff, though. Yeah, like it's pretty faithful, and the changes that they've made it make sense within the universe as well.
Yeah,
into the story. I don't have an issue with a lot of the changes that have been made. I think you might be getting a little bit mixed up with what we just wanted more of the gooder stuff and less of the badder stuff. That was all.
Yeah, Tanzel was not woke. Tanzel was exactly who Tanzel was. Yeah, and I don't even think the gender swap and it was boys. I'm sorry. For Raph wasn't bad either, because it does show more of an emotional. It wasn't. He loved her. It was a family thing, sexual. I don't know, but it was like she died and nothing was holding him in Flea Bottom anymore in King's Landing. And we could have stopped it right there. Boom.
The way that she did, it showed two things. One, that he's definitely he wants to care for those who are smaller than him and lesser than him. Yeah. That definitely shows, because in the book he used to go around beating people up. Like he wasn't necessarily the nicest guy. But two, he has a dependency issue.
Yeah, that's true.
The moment Arlen's gone, straight, he's got egg. Like he needs to have someone around all the time.
Gotcha. I could see that. See, the story about him and Rafe, I thought was too much focused on, once again, somebody else dies as a result of stealing. But that information, I think, would have been beneficial in a previous episode.
Right. Yeah, that whole thing could have been done in other episodes, and then you could have had just a small thing about Arlen coming out and saving him after she gets killed, because we would have then been prepared for that. We would have known who she was already. Right. Oh, wow. That's why he might have a thing for Tanzel. She does remind him of her. It just, I'm sorry. I don't agree with anybody who thinks 24 minutes of a flashback and 9 minutes of battle, deal with it, is a good answer. I just think we needed more. And still, this is way better than House of the Dragon. Way better.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would disagree with you. And I think this might be like the best show in the last, I don't know how many years. It might be the best fantasy show ever. I was thinking about it.
Well, there's
like
there's still a few seasons of Game of Thrones.
Which shows haven't imploded.
Right.
Like there was Game of Thrones, there was The Witcher, there's Wheel of Time.
There's everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. There was, what was it?
This is the season of fantasy since the last book of George wrote came out.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that we had little Dexter to help us out with some extra lore about Summerhall. Just saying. And they still haven't denied that. My man Dunk, Peter Claver, he did come out and say, no, the whole Peter Cavill thing, that's, it was something else. But they haven't denied the Summerhall. So I think that we got a lot to look forward to. And for all of those that are wondering why the Dilfs were not just Baelor and Maekar, I think I've been talking about this, but in this next episode, from what we have seen so far from the preview, you're going to really see right into the soul of this man. And in the books, what Aim and Aaron, the guy goes to the Citadel. He says that his father, it killed him basically that day, and that he just hoped that he would find peace in the next life, because that was his brother that he killed. And the fact that he is doing the best that he can with a bunch of children. I saw a really good YouTube that said, hey, listen, we've got Darren, we've got the basket case Aerion, we've even got even Air, is it Eamon, is that his name? Eamon. Yeah, we got Eamon, who is so into his books and everything, and we know that Egg is going to be so obsessed that he's going to do something a little bit crazy. That's the suggestion that all of them are dreamers. There's something about the children of Maekar more than anything else, that the 7, whatever the power is going on, it's with
dreamers.
Them.
Yeah, that's a good point, because we know Darren is. Aerion had to have some type of dreams to make him believe he could drink wildfire. Sorry, spoiler. It goes down.
I reckon he does it on a bet.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And then Maester Aemon, like, he's very big into prophecies with down the line with what's his name?
Jon Snow.
No. Lyanna and Rhaegar. Thank you. They communicate back and forth about stuff. People imply it's implied it's about prophecy. But they communicate by Raven. So I don't know, but I do know the first super chat of the evening. Jane Theory for $10. Jane says, if Rafe had been portrayed by a boy, they would swear he's gay. That's true. So in this case, where it doubled down on his love for a woman, I'm not fighting it. If it's a swap, it was a good call. You know what? Like I said, I had no issue with that. I didn't, because you're right. If two guys were like, that close, people would be like, they were gay. And so I had no issue.
It really depends on how they portrayed her towards the end. I was worried that she was going to either just take the money and piss off, and then this whole thing was going to be for nothing, or she was going to kill one of the guards and then run off and disappear, and then she's out there somewhere. And now there's this brand new character that's just out in the world for no reason.
Right.
But I think I did.
That was going to happen. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I had those same worries.
Yes.
Like getting through it, I
like, yes, the little girl was murdered. Just what I wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need women. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Jane. I really appreciate that. But yeah, it was fine. Like, I had no issues. Even one of my followers over on Rumble, where we're live right now, he brings up, every week, he's like, one black guy in the crowd, dead center. And I see the fear why he's like all of a sudden scared because of what we've seen in House of the Dragon. But it's like, yeah, but and I've said at a tourney, like, you're going to have people from all walks of life because people are trying to make money. And he even said that in his last one. He's like, look, I'm not trying to be a psycho about it. If the guy was, a vendor or something like that, it would have been different. And we're very, I think a lot of us people are like too on edge about it, but I understand why, because we've seen what happened to other shows where that was just the first step of its downfall. It wasn't even the biggest, like House of the Dragon, the race swap of the Valerians is still not the biggest issue I have. You know what I mean? Like,
indeed. Yeah,
you're
right.
It's not the biggest issue. There's so many other issues with that series, that some people think is great, and that's fine. This series
said that you hyped up Blood and Cheese so much, and then it turned into nothing.
I don't remember anything.
Imagine that.
Remember that, man? Yeah.
I don't remember shit about Blood and Cheese.
Don't worry, next episode's gonna be awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will take, for example, the race swapped Rafe or whatever, even though it didn't exist, because
we call it a Rafe swap.
I would also accept, like you said, the person in the crowd and all of that. But I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. He's being an idiot, and I love it.
Okay, so I can accept all of that if it was in exchange for getting an accurate casting for Dunk and Egg, the Targaryens, and all of the main characters. They gave us a show with all men properly and positive masculinity, the way it is accurately portrayed. If they had to trade that off to throw in some of that stuff to get us that, then that's acceptable, because we know that there are mandates for it. They gave us a perfect Dunk. They gave us a perfect Egg. They gave us a very perfect Baelor and Maekar. They gave us, Aerion.
I wouldn't say Maekar.
They gave us Daron. They gave us accurately looking for the most part, and they gave us men. They never cucked them once.
Yeah. They stuck to the source material as best they could. And yes, Maekar does look like their grandfather, but the actor was awesome. Baelor was great. They always age him up in the series, so you got to be expecting that. But yes, if you're going to race swap, gender swap anybody, if it's somebody outside the main part of the book or whatever, that's fine. None of us care about that.
Why did they cut Dunk's hair? Because the guy's got naturally long hair in real life, and it's weird.
Yeah. He, like always, is sporting that long hair. and he looks fine with long hair. They should have kept it. Maybe it's easier to show his face. I don't know, but he could have just tied it back.
Yeah, I think for the season 2 that he is going to have the long hair because we know they're filming right now and we see him in appearances where his hair is long. So maybe we'll see that hotness next season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Brian? Brian says, sorry, I'm late. YouTube won't let me log on the TV and my phone's messing up too. Yeah, somebody else, I think Mike has bad knees, says YouTube saying they're down, but we're still rocking it. And if we do go down, guys, we're all over on Rumble Live.
I guess when checked, I was able to bring up the subscription, my subscription tab, but not the home, where it just like puts random stuff or like things in your algorithm.
Really? All right. Yeah. So here's the Rumble link. If you guys have issues, it's coming up. So just feel free to jump over there. What else haven't we hit on?
The obvious.
Yes, we'll get there because just how beat up, like they did a great job. Like Dunk was pretty much almost dead. He took
Dunk the pincushion.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him taking that many hits in the book, but I read it a while back and I haven't read it.
They felt way more visceral than I was expecting. Like I felt like each of them there was an actual proper impact to it. And yeah, a lot of those ones, like he does have the chainmail on, so it's not going to be like stabbing into him, but he's still getting the pointy end. Like it's still cutting him and hurting him severely. But that one with the eye, like also another callback to with Steely Pate in the second episode as well. Like even though that was like that in the books, to see it the way that it was felt
his
way more.
Could not get in there though.
Yeah,
that was huge because his eye would have been gone.
Well, not only that, after he gets knocked off his horse, Makar comes and hits him in the back of the head with a mace as well.
Yep.
So his armor was built to withstand a hit to the head from a mace. Yet Baelor's wasn't, because it wasn't his armor.
It wasn't his armor.
It was his son.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was small, it was too tight on him or whatever. But what the ending. Oh, when did he cut his testicles? Because he cut right up in there. And I thought it was
looked like he got real deep in his thigh.
It was close.
Like, if he hit him in the thigh, he should be dead. If it's in the thigh, that would kill him. There's nothing.
Yeah, that was a major.
Yeah, that's the worry.
Yeah, but
he's very close to that the big artery.
He would have been dead at that though. But like I felt like they showed it where he kind of cut him there, and it's called back to when he used to do it his own brother, putting the dagger to his testicles and saying, "I'm going to make you a girl." So I thought that was kind of a cool moment. And then just the brutality that Dunk, like I felt like Aerion was too much on top, you know what I mean? Because Dunk was so much more powerful than him in the book.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. That do you feel like I felt like I felt like Aerion won. Dunk just outlasted him. That's the thing. Dunk doesn't win battles. He just runs out of time, sort of thing. So he could just outlast them. I think that's what it was like, because he got the living shit kicked out of him. Like a guy that's literally half his size.
He should be dead.
Yeah, there's
Kirsty, I have the English translation of the Dothraki song, so if we get a break, I can read it later for you.
Okay. I would like to know that.
Did anybody?
Just unprompted, I made a song out of it too.
Motherfucker.
There's a really good line in the novella where it says, "Sir Duncan the Tall has lost his battle, but Dunk of Flea Bottom is now fighting."
Well, but that's the whole thing. When they got on the ground, like Aerion, I could understand Aerion doing all the stuff he did when they were upstanding on the horses. The minute they took it to the ground and he got a hold of him, Dunk won that. And that's what it showed.
When he's punching him and everything, that's the perfect time to show a flashback in his mind of him biting the guy on the neck and punching him when the guy's on the ground. Like, you can intercut those into it so you can see, he's not always going to be knightly.
Yeah.
Like, that would be breaking up the action of the battle, though. That could end up being worse.
Unlike the 20-minute fucking break in the battle.
Yes, a very long break, but where he's knocked out.
Oh my God!
Never mind. It's justified.
Are you justifying a 24-minute 24 freaking minute flashback.
He's got term. He's compromised.
All right, I'll get a hold of Ryan. I'll have him on. I'll see if you can go on his show.
He's been big maxed.
You know, we're close. We're tight. We're like that. Me and Ryan. He's a great guy, actually. Ryan is a great guy. Awesome when you get to meet him. Jane Theory for another $5. Thank you, Jane. She says, in terms of casting, a few of the casts ever look right. I gave up on phenotypic. You
got it.
Phenotypic. Oh, I did it. Accuracy in season 1 Game of Thrones. Not my Targaryens, but yeah, the actors are okay. Yeah. We've never gotten a true Targaryen yet that I could think of. Like that looked like, because Targaryens are supposed to be of silver hair mostly. Now in this era, you do have, like Baelor's not supposed to look Targaryen, because he takes after his mother. But Maekor is very Targaryen. I hate that they never changed their eyes. Like I want to see purple and violet eyes, but I guess contacts are too much for me.
The only way that they would have ever made them with purple eyes or anything is if they brought in Fagon. That would be the only time that they would actually do it.
That would be awesome. I'll be right back.
No, I was gonna say if they have Fagon, well, of course they have to finish the darn books yet, but yeah, definitely they should be having purple eyes. So there are always compromises that you need to do in these shows. But I mean, well, I always like the example of in the Lord of the Rings, even though I love David Wyndham and Sean Bean, technically those boys, they should have both had black hair because that's what Faramir and Boromir look like. So it's okay if it's not exactly to type, but when it gets into things that can take you out of the immersion or it makes it look like the geographic issues are a problem, I think that's when it's an issue. But no, I love the Targaryens because there is also a suspicion of disbelief when you're watching these things. And not only that, this is to Jane's point a little bit, that what we have when we have this kind of drama, we're talking about Shakespeare here. I mean, when Duncan was holding the head, that was like straight out of Hamlet, for crying out loud. He was getting ready to say to be or not to be. And I think that we can forgive certain things like that aren't completely correct if everything else is good. We're a little more forgiving. And they didn't come out and crap all over the fans before this came out. That was also a big positive.
There's season 2 and see what happens after Ira gets fired for doing such a good job. You know what HBO's like.
Yeah, let's
wait
wait
for
for
we love everything you've done. You're out the door.
Yeah, let's wait for the not a blog. My relationship with Dexter has soured. It's non-existent.
Yeah. Oh.
He spoiled it.
He spoiled Summer Hall. But hey, weren't we all right? I did a big gloating stream with Steve about it because we've always been saying that not only, well, I never thought that Dunk was going to survive, but they, about Egg, he says, we don't know if Egg survives or not. And we're like, oh, hell yeah, we all know what happens with Egg. I think that was magnificent.
Yeah, just real quick, like that poor girl, like this is supposed to be her birthday and now she has like princes fighting and like a dead heir to the throne. And
she asked for it. She started the whole bullshit if you think about it.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
Birthday.
If she didn't say to Dunk, oh, the two princes might be dead. And then Dunk says that to Maekar. Maekar wouldn't have left looking for them. And then Aerion Dad wouldn't have been gone, and Aerion probably wouldn't have pulled the bullshit he did. So it's all her fault.
So if Bloodraven wouldn't have skin changed into her, it all would have worked out.
Oh,
maybe he did. Maybe he did.
I swear to Christ, if Bloodraven is responsible for anything else that happens in the books, I'm gonna fucking burn him. I'm sick to death of Bloodraven being responsible for everything. It's just like, no, he's a fuck up. He can't even afford a house. He's living in a cave.
Do you guys think we might get like a cameo of him at like a funeral next episode?
They did put out a casting for him at one stage. I do remember that. So whether he's going to be on this season or not, but there was a casting call for.
I remember you saying that for. I thought that was for the House of the Dragon because he's in there for like.
That might have been House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, it might have been House of the Dragon.
Okay. No, let me ask: is he? I know he's definitely the third book he's a part of. Is he talked about in the second novella?
I'm going to be doing a reread. I'm not entirely
as
sure.
much as the Blackfires are.
Because I know right. Because he wasn't even really a thing in this first novella. The Blackfires weren't. He wasn't. I don't mind them bringing that in.
Didn't they were going to be the Bright Flames. It was going to be Aerion splitting off, and the Bright Flames were going to be the alternate house or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, definitely something different. It definitely was. Look, I enjoyed it. Let's talk about the blow, though. The fatal blow.
Oh. Everything about it.
Right. Yeah, I'm as upset as everyone about Beesbury and that glorious moustache. I think we should take,
a moment of silence for Beesbury.
Yeah, pour one out.
Yeah.
Westeros, the real one.
21 gun
salute. It's funny that actually on set they talk about this, that there was an infestation of wasps while they were filming the battle scene, so it kind of fits a little bit with Beesbury. He brought his peeps along with him.
That's awesome.
Bees and wasps are two different things. That's very racist.
Well, you know what? I am not a biologist.
Yellow jackets, thank you.
It's really cool that we got some dyed beards that are really big in the books.
Like the Tyroshi egg guy. He had his blue and purple beard, so
yeah,
exactly.
Blue and purple beard. Sorry, I was trying to do the pill song from Eminem's group D12.
Oh, D12, blue and yellow, purple. Pills.
Yeah.
Or pills,
nailed
depending
it.
on which
pills.
version.
Yeah, but it fucked me up because I was gonna say pills instead of beard. Anyway,
yeah, you nailed it.
I gotta go.
Hey, don't forget, Mad has something coming up at what is it? 9:15 Central for History Interrupted. We have a special guest reading tonight's story. Ooh,
yeah, it's a chick
and it's
too.
not me.
Oh, what?
And it's not me.
Oh, Tina, I actually meant to DM you because I am gonna need you coming up soon.
Oh,
alrighty, no problem.
Just not tonight. Don't even go in the chat, okay? That's
no. Everybody can still hang out.
She can watch, but
no.
in the chat.
If you keep talking, I'm going to make you come on one of these weeks and read.
Do you really want him to be reading?
Kinda. It would be a disaster.
It would definitely make it longer.
Anyway, I gotta go.
All right, later, man.
Yeah, last thoughts on the show. It would have been better without the flashback. That flashback could have been used anywhere, and I'm a little disappointed because Scott built me up too much. Don't ever let Scott.
I think Mason now. Yep. Mason and his crew.
Aww.
Yeah, they're all wrong. All right, bye guys.
Oh,
bye.
You shouldn't be picking on Mason the compromised. He's a good bloke.
Mason the compromised.
You guys are my crew. What are you talking about?
I'm writing that down. Hold on. Mason the compromised. I like that. We need a sigil.
Everybody do it. Go get your
it's just
AI
the HBO
going.
Max
signal. Right? So the only one here who thinks we needed more flashbacks was Mason, but I feel like, that would have brought it down to like 5 minutes, Mason. And I think we really needed the whole 9 minutes because it built up that moment with Baelor. Now, it was just kind of how I expected it to be in the books. He did such a good job at like sounding normal and then kind of flubbing what he was saying, but not really that you notice it because you're paying attention to Dunk. It was so well done. It was so well done.
He did one thing that I really, really liked. When Dunk fell back, he fell back and staggered a bit more, but everyone's focusing on Dunk.
Yeah.
And because in the audiobooks you can really hear how labored what's his name makes him talk. He's like, yes, you're man. I'm you. You're my man. Yes.
Yeah.
But this one, he's just like, it's like I thoroughly enjoyed this scene, except for the one fact of the matter is that I'm going against everything else that I said. We needed to see his brain fall out. We needed that visceral, gross moment. We've gotten dicks and piss and shit and everything else. Yet the one part that's actually in the story, they duck out on it.
Wait a minute. What part?
Where his brain falls out.
I mean,
getting that really visceral sort of, part where you're like, I can't watch that again. just to show the true horror versus it. But
Yeah,
it was even though you do see a bit of a cavity, it's very quick.
He have
very
it in
small.
his hand, part of it in his hand too when he in the book.
No, he puts his in the book. He puts his hand in his head,
Yeah.
and part of it's and they say a grey matter, a grey thing comes out of his head. So yeah,
it was just, but it was the actor did even better than I thought it would have been, because even I, knowing what was coming and trying to pay attention to it, missed like his first flub. You know, and that first real flub was when he was like talking to Dunk, "You're my man," you know, like where he was really trying to say, it's like, we need more knights like you. He couldn't get that out. And it was a powerful moment.
Yeah. Like what I wrote in the chat, it's like he saved Dunk's life again for like the third time now.
Yeah.
You know, he's the only reason that he's still alive is he's wearing a tight helmet. He saves him by making sure they don't put bloody oil on him. He's praising Dunk by saying the realm needs more good men like him. He even remembers the fact that Raymond has been knighted. He's calling Stilly paid a good man. Like, he's giving all these things, and you can see how proud he is of how strong his brother is. When he looks over there, he's like, he's very strong. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And like it was a phenomenal performance in just a handful of lines that his last moments sum up exactly who he is as a, and I love that.
Honorable. One of the first things he says is about getting him, you know, I'll have my maester come over and see you. Like, he's thinking about others.
Well, in the book, he sends his maester up to his brother and everyone else. He doesn't even worry about himself.
Yeah.
Like, even with taking all that away, it's a microcosm of his entire character in this one 10-15 second scene.
Yeah. And Mason, I'm going to come to you. No, go ahead, Tina, and then I'm going to go to Mason because I have a question.
It was very similar to an accident that happened when I was taking a train downtown years ago, where when the train comes into the station, it basically comes up to a brick wall, but there's kind of a piston in a sense that kind of slows it down so it doesn't slam into the wall.
Yeah,
exactly. And there was somebody who was working there, and when the train came in on the wrong track, and the train has him pinned against the wall, and they literally bring his family to him, because the minute they're going to move the train forward, he will expire.
Yeah, I've seen that happen in a car accident. Well, not personally, but heard of it. Like, person pinned under a car, the minute they move it, he's going to die.
Because the longer it is, because of all the dead blood goes straight to their head.
Yeah,
it's completely deoxygenated, and they essentially asphyxiate in their own blood.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think though that they cut him saying "my man" to confirm? Because I know a lot of people, like my sister, first of all, she thought, oh, definitely when he goes, "We need good men," and put his hand on his head, that was him accepting him. But for some reason, they cut him out from saying "my man." Baelor to.
He did.
No, he did not. Trust me, I've watched it 1,000 times. He's like, "My man, your man, please, your man," and then he goes, "We need good men," and then he touches him on the head. He doesn't say the words "my man" the way he does in the book, and I just don't know why, because it would have taken like 3 seconds or less than 3 seconds for them to say that. Yeah, but again, I asked my sister. She said that she got it from it that was the case, that he was accepting him, you know, when he touched
maybe
him.
That's why I didn't realize it, because I thought the same thing.
Yeah. Now, also, the whole thing, the way they did his head just kind of crushed in, I actually prefer it that way. And the two people I was watching with, they were not spoiled. They gasped, because at first my sister goes, "Wait a second." When he said his visor's cracked, she goes, "That dude's got a head injury." And she's like, "Oh no, oh no." Then when he turned and we saw the skull crushed in, they all like, "Oh my gosh." And of course I'm thinking, my man Baelor, how could this happen to him? And then he dies. So it was very almost Red Wedding-ish to them, because they didn't see it coming.
And that's exactly what Jane's theory said.
She just said it.
Yes, for $5.
Great women think alike.
Yeah. I know. Oh my gosh, Jane. I really wasn't, because I'm focusing on making this Dunk doll I'm making right now. So that's what my eyes are on. So
but I completely understand. It was like the Red Wedding. I think it was even worse, because and also Dunk surviving that. I was like, wait a minute, What's going on? I knew it was coming, but I wasn't ready either because it was like just perfect. Like even when he was standing in the archway at the very beginning, you could tell he's a little unsteady, but the actor did so well at gradually showing us there's something wrong. Now, Mason, would you maybe, and thank you, Jane. Thank you very much. Mason, would you say you would give up 4 minutes of that 24-minute flashback to just see a little more of him fighting in the battle? So like we people get more of like, wow, he is, being, I don't know, maybe not, but like gallant and being like a warrior. And then you see this happen to him and it's like, oh my God, we lost like a great warrior, a great man. Like, I feel like we could have seen a little bit more of him fighting. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't have to have a speech POV in the moment of the battle, but just showing his sword, like his abilities. I would have liked to see more of that because Aerion fought way better than I expected. Like I saw in the book. You know what I mean? Like they did a great job showing that guy. He was very technical.
He's Joffrey if Joffrey could fight.
Right. What do you think, Mason? Would you give up 4 freaking minutes of your goddamn 24-minute flashback?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The flashback is too long. I don't know how you break it up. It's
like we said throughout the season.
Now you made Mason go back in his word. Good work, Scott.
Ryan, did you catch that? Boom. He's not on anymore. Okay. Go on, Mason.
Yeah. The more the show we get, the better. I love the show. It's like I said, the best thing I've seen in I don't know how many years. I liked how they adapted his like the visor. Like when I read the book, I imagined him with the visor down. He's like, it's stuck. I can't get it off. Can you just take the helmet off? And that's when his brain comes out. But in this, he doesn't have his visor. Right? He's just like, I think my visor's stuck down. Can you just take my helmet off? And he has nothing on there. It's like,
I love that.
Something's wrong here.
Yeah, it was bad. It was rough.
Have you watched any of people reacting to it?
No.
I've been loving it. It's so funny how certain people pick up on different things. Like most people seem to go, oh, when he's talking about his fingers, they're like, oh no, he's got a concussion. Yeah. And I'm like, it's a little bit more than that. And
yeah, do you find one?
It's kind of weird.
A compilation of them.
Okay, yeah, I would watch that. That sounds hilarious.
Just a weird little thing I picked up on is that Dunk calls the lance his wooden finger, and then at this point, Baelor is saying, "Yeah, my fingers are made out of wood." I don't know what the connection is there, but it's mentioned twice.
Oh,
don't do that to my heart! Oh my gosh!
I wasn't going to show the back, but
right. So I fully understand what you're saying now, Mason. You're saying it's all Duncan's fault.
Yeah,
got it.
I agree.
No, I think it was Bloodraven. Actually, I think he put it in there. He sent Baelor there without his armor, so he had to use his son's armor, which was compromised.
Yeah,
it's all for the good of the bloodline, man. It's all there, man. You just got to look at it.
You got to soak into that, man. Yeah. One going back to I had something I was going to say and now I forgot. Oh, just going back one more time. Like this armor looks the whoever did the what do you call it? Costumes and stuff. I don't know the term, but whoever did that did a fantastic job in this series where not everything was so dark. I wish Bright Flame was bright. That's the only thing I had a little issue with, but like Lionel Baratheon looked awesome. Dunk looked exactly like you see it in the graphic novel. Even
minus the hair, but yeah.
Yeah, Stefan with his, like almost like golden apple-ish one. That it just looked awesome. All right, I'm gonna bring this up.
As soon as I saw Stefan, I'm just like, oh, you're a prick. Because everything I've seen him in, he's an asshole. And I'm like, that's good casting.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I've got well, you're bringing that up, if you don't mind, I've got a quote that somebody has their reaction of the episode. It said, this is somebody from Reset Era is the name of the website. Prince Baelor dying to me was the cost of Dunk's lie that he was knighted. The gods judged Dunk innocent of the accusations against him from Aerion and Daron, but they had to punish him for the lie. It is worth it that Dunk becomes a great knight if it possibly costs the realm a great king.
Girl.
That's so dumb.
That's perfect.
A Hedge Knight. Some guy from Flea Bottom lied, so therefore a future king has to die.
Yeah, it's definitely blood raging.
I thought it was pretty impactful, though.
He told a monstrous lie. He says in the book that he told a monstrous lie that when he's thinking, it's an internal monologue when he's talking with Egg. And so that actually kind of makes sense because that's the only lie that Dunk has ever told.
What was
monstrous in the book
that we know of?
The quote that I read, I'll do it again real quick.
Yeah, please.
Prince Baelor dying to me was the cost to Dunk's lie that he was knighted. The gods judged Dunk innocent of the accusations against him from Aerion and Daron, but they had to punish him for the lie. Is it worth it that Dunk becomes a great knight if it possibly costs the realm a great king?
Yeah. Could you imagine that in like the real world? Like some homeless guy lies and then like oh, I'm sorry.
We're all screwed.
Well, here's the thing about Westeros Basin. You've got to understand the poor and the disenfranchised, they are very honest. They never lie. So that's why,
There you go.
Wow.
I have to say that, because it does. We lose a great prince, but he saves the Mad King. So, we get Rhaegar. We think that's what happens. All right, let's take a look at this. Summary actions.
Oil.
Not oil. Oil will kill him.
Yeah, goddamn.
I am your man. Please.
Oh, my baby.
Your man.
Oh, he wants to serve him.
I need good men, Sir Duncan. The realm.
Man is literally dying and he got on one knee.
Oh, no, right. It's like, oh my God.
My fingers feel like wood.
What's going on?
We better not lose this guy.
What's going on?
Smashed into the gorget.
Brother's mace most like. He's strong.
Yeah, we get that.
I love that part.
His
He's
brother's
strong.
mace.
I'm so proud of his boy.
Oh, that did not
We
sound good.
heard
That
that.
did not sound good at all, man.
Welch.
No way Baelor is gone.
Oh, no way, mate.
Oh my God. I didn't do that.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
His own
God.
brother to do that.
Oh no.
Get up, sir.
Get up,
No.
sir.
Nah.
Oh, that part was rough. It's like Dunk or
Oh
Egg
my
was saying to
God.
Dunk.
Kidding,
Get up,
we
sir.
lose him already.
Oh,
His
no.
maker's next in line
No.
from this
He's
epic
not.
No, he's not,
not.
moron.
Oh, that.
You want to withdraw now because you got your ass kicked there. Oh,
My helm. Visors. Visors cracked. My fingers feel.
Oh, but
like
he does
wood.
say, he goes, my visor's cracked. And he's not
Yeah,
even
he's not wearing a visor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wearing
because he can't.
Yeah.
He's going blind.
Fingers are fucked.
Yeah.
Goodman pay.
It-
And helmet's crushed down the back, your grace. It's smashed into the gorget.
Brother's mace most like. He's strong.
How about your brother hit you with his mace? Oh my goodness. His brother hit him with a fatal blow with the mace.
Get up, sir. Get up. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
he said he's
Oh,
sorry. He's
Brother's
crying.
mace most like. He's strong.
Oh, look at how.
Silence is gonna be crazy, bro.
Catch him. He about to fall. Yep.
Oh! Damn, is he going to die?
Oh, when they
Oh my God!
boom.
First of all, He's that guy.
Dragon lying on top of Dunk, just like the prophecy.
And say something.
It was from that thing, right? The base.
That thing.
Jeez. Thighs is cracked. My fingers feel.
Oh, I never noticed that Raymond was he. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
What visor?
He thinks his visor's cracked up, but it's because he's blind.
Brother's mace most like. He's strong.
Nervous.
No, I think
just that noise.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's got a back of the head injury.
Oh, listen to me cry.
I don't really like these two reacting because they posted about how dramatic it was and then did a live reaction for the first time afterwards.
Oh
man, that's great.
There's a chick at the end that's bawling her eyes out.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh, they got you Kennedy style, didn't they?
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Style. Holy shit.
Oh, as soon as he booked the gig, too. Oh.
Get up, sir. Get up, sir.
Like he's like, man, as soon as he booked a new gig, that sucks.
You hear me? He said, my brother's face, no doubt. He's strong.
I'm sorry.
Tell him, listen, I need some Robitussin and some ginger ale stat.
Sorry.
That's like your lottery ticket dying, man.
Is it caved in? Strong. The skull's caved in.
That sounded like blood.
Now.
How it was holding it in.
Oh, I love this. The girl's on the end is like,
no. Yeah, catch him. Yeah.
No. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No.
He dies in his
He
arms.
was the best of them. He was the best tard.
I love this chick's reaction.
Brother's mace most like.
Oh, good God. This man is going to have a hole in his skull when you take that helmet off. Don't take the helmet off. Don't. Just put a flesh wound. It's fine. It's fine. Pour boiling wine on it. Might help.
No.
Every character I ever like fucking dies. I'm never liking anyone ever again. Dunk, I hate you. I don't like you at all. I never liked you. If we want this guy to make it out of the season, I'm gonna have to turn on him fairly fucking quick. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Oh, that was great.
She's a book reader, so
Yeah. Still, it's rough to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, don't show me. Don't show me. I know his brains is out. I know my husband's brains is out. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, her husband. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's great. Oh my God.
No. You guys. Get up, sir. I know. Get up, sir.
It's always the dark hair Targaryens. Always the dark hair Targaryens. The best that they have to offer.
Yeah, they're the ones with genetic diversity, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crushed down the back of the grace. It's smashed into the gorget.
Brother's mace most like. He's strong.
Oh, this is great. Whole bar full of people.
I mean, to be fair, that's exactly what it was for us.
Yeah.
Check, please.
Where do these guys live? I want to go to a neighborhood bar and watch.
Yeah. Reach out to Sean Tank Top.
Yeah.
That guy's mug is huge. Oh man. Oh man, what a great what a great acting scene by the guy who plays Dunk.
Yeah.
I mean, just fantastic.
He deserves an Emmy.
Not second role.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Damn. Oh no. Yeah. Is he gonna die? Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, is he gonna die?
Oh no, it was holding it.
Oh.
Oh no, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
No, you guys, get up, sir. Get up, sir.
Fuck.
Yeah, Chicky at the end, she just sobs.
I'm sorry.
Should have killed the shit when you had the chance. Damn, man. That sucks. Doesn't that suck?
Why? The realm.
The realm needs good men.
I'm sorry.
Sizes.
It really annoys me that her whiteboard isn't at the same frame as the picture. It just it bothers me.
Oh yeah, it is annoying.
Helmet's crushed down the back, your grace. It's smashed into the gorget.
Brother's mace, most likely. He's strong.
Oh, when he said he's strong, he's so proud of his
He's so proud of his brother.
Jesus.
Yeah. I had to go eat pizza after this. That's how bad I was.
Oh, so good.
Oh,
so good. Oh, Jane Theory for $2 more. Thank you, Jane.
I always think that with the Red Wedding. For me, the Red Wedding was always way more visceral, just for the fact that his missus was there. Like that. That's still the most horrific thing that I've seen in Game of Thrones.
Oh, when he says "mom," when he talks.
Not just that. The fact that like when his missus gets stabbed in the belly.
Oh yeah.
By Waldo, I'm just like, because like she wasn't supposed to be there. I was like, how are they going to?
It's not supposed to exist.
Because I was thinking she was still going to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jane survived.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, her family was in on it. But from Jane Theory, she says, that was me. I was so shattered. Oh, man.
Hey, Jane. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. My mom, she's actually not feeling well. And as I was putting her into bed right before I came to the stream, I said, well, I'm going to go on the stream. Then I'm going to worry. And she said, worry about what? I'm going to worry about who tucked Egg into bed after all this. The poor little boy. Look at him. His uncle. He saw his uncle's skull crushed in front of him. And
his uncle was like his father figure. Even though his dad's there, you could tell he had a tighter bond with Baelor. Yeah. Wow.
Ugh.
They did a great job with that scene. It's you can't say much better than that.
What are they going to do next week? Like, is it just going to be 30 minutes of everyone having to go at Dunk?
I think it's going to be just they're going to have the pyre. Okay, so they're going to show the funeral. You're going to have that Makar and Dunk moment.
Yes.
It's weird because it's inside. There's another scene outside with his son, with Baelor's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's after the funeral.
Yeah, and then he's talking inside with Makar. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a little bit different. And then,
ooh, yeah.
Have you seen the trailer, Scotty?
No, let's watch it.
Oh yes, please do.
Oh yeah,
because there's something in there that threw me. I'm just like, I feel like it's a forced. I feel like they're doing a deliberate bit of forced drama for no reason.
All right, hold on, let me find it. All right, so
yeah. Well, and they're definitely foreshadowing some things that'll be probably happening with Lionel, as we all know, down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lionel. Though I saw some pretty funny memes where they're like, "You get Baelor's name out of your mouth." Like, you shut up. You shut up, Lionel. And then there's a theory
Here's the
that
thing.
Lionel's jealous. Lionel's jealous because now all Dunk
He's a
cares about
martyr.
is Baelor instead of.
He's out of line, but he's not wrong.
Mm.
That's all I can say with it. Like,
all right, let's see this. Hold on. I'll have to share it because I always forget to do that.
And the matching clothes between Egg and his dad is pretty cute.
All right, let's see this. Here we go.
Baelor fought for me. He gave his fucking life.
Your prince fought for you against men sworn to protect him. He risked nothing.
Ooh.
Shut up, asshole.
To be a great king. Why would the gods take him?
Oh, Soul Sanson wants to know what kind of pizza did Teresa eat?
I'll tell you in a second.
Who are those?
Dunk is with his little hat on. And see, he's
Oh yeah. Look at him
I don't
with his
know why,
little
but
beret.
I see him that I'm just like, he looks Oriental almost.
Who? Dunk? Or I mean,
he looks like fried egg there, like, you know.
Oh God.
Gods take
egg
him
roll.
and leave you.
I've wondered the same.
There's a war coming. We could be a force, you and I.
Sir Duncan,
Oh.
Prince Maekar demands a word.
My youngest son seems to have grown fond of you, sir. It is time he was a squire. He tells me he will serve no knight but you.
Will you have him? Beg your pardon, Lord. But I think I'm done with princes.
Maybe you're not the knight I thought you were.
Ooh. Ooh.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Look how shattered Maekar is. I mean, poor guy. He killed his brother.
Almost as shattered as much as his brother's skull.
Oh yeah, that was a good one actually. Well said. But I mean, like I said, Egg is just so cute. I just can't stand it.
The Baratheons already like a war is coming. What war?
Blackfire.
Does he think another Blackfire? Or is he talking something different? Because he's like, me and you could be a force.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to do the
Baratheon?
Lionel's fucking thing early. Because
Yeah,
like that,
I hope they don't.
That thing happens when Dunk's 50 or 60? He's old.
He's up there. Yeah, he's in his late 40s, early 50s, and it's because of Duncan the Small. It's not.
Yeah,
even-
exactly. It's because of
He can
Duncan Targaryen thinking with
Yeah.
his dick.
He does want. He loves battle. I know that, but I don't know. That's a weird. I think they're just setting us up for maybe the Blackfire, and we're gonna get more info on them. A second Blackfire rebellion. Which one? Spoiler dungeon or whatever you want to call it. In the third novella, is that the third Blackfire attempt or second?
I believe it's the second, but don't quote me because it's been a while since I've read
Right,
it.
because I can't think something happened in between. No, because it would have happened in between the second and third book, right?
I don't know. I'm going to be
Mason?
rereading it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, me too. Mason, what were you going to say?
I think it's the third because there's something about Bittersteel not giving him the
sword.
Blackfire. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'd done it for the other
For
rebellion.
the sun.
And
right?
they
'Cause this-
kill the second one, but they don't kill the third one.
I can't remember now. I'm going to have to look into it because the Blackfire thing is really awesome.
Check for the fourth one. The fourth one was lame.
What the hell is thanks for subscribing to Sporking News Tasha's Talks? That's weird. I don't remember ever doing that.
Oh,
Did you
that
do
means
it?
that you have a new subscriber. No,
your
no, it
stream
just says
Oh!
that this is just a stream
Oh, I'm sorry,
elements thing
Tasha.
saying you have a new subscriber.
Holy moly, man.
And Tasha unsubscribed. My bad. I didn't understand it. Tasha, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not used to getting subscribers anymore, so I don't remember what happens. I'm only used to losing them.
Yeah, the algorithm's brutal right now.
And I've lost hundreds in the last year or two. But yeah, thank you so much. I didn't know that happens even. So yay. Please don't leave. Yeah, I know. So anyways, so next week we're going to see the aftermath, which every Game of Thrones series does, the final episode.
It's called The Morrow.
What is it called?
The Morrow.
The Morrow. The Morrow. Gotcha.
Also, it's weird. I don't know who's directing this one. They haven't released who the director of the last episode is.
Really?
Yeah, which is really weird because usually we know like 2 weeks ahead of time at least.
Okay. Second was 212 at the tourney, so it is the second. Okay, thank you. It is the second. All right. Good to know. Where did the fight take place? They're not in King's Landing, right?
IMDb says that Sarah Adina Smith is the director of the 6th episode.
Wow, Jane, that is very sweet of you once again. Oh my God. 10 Sporking News memberships. Oh my God. That is awesome. So now you people that just stopped in for a minute are forced to be members, and I love it. We got Elijah Snow, great name. We got Tachi. I can't read, people, so just know that about me. Michael Hickson, welcome. We also have Kate. Kate J is in the house. We got Outlaw Rifster. Is that the Rifster? We got Ryan. Let's see. I was going to say Ryan.
Rhinopocalypse.
Yeah, Rhinopocalypse. It could be Ryan though in disguise. FKHC 2005. Jedi Master Lawrence, great name. Eldrick, right? I said that right? 26. 1978 NR. I hate that we don't see their names anymore. Like what they want us to see.
Yeah.
Weird that they do this at thing now. Thank you, everybody. And Jane, thank you so much. Yes, Scott, you lost a lot. 5.6K now. You used to be near 10. No, not near 10. I was just over 6, and it's no big deal. Whatever. I'll grow again when I want to. I just enjoy doing this, so that's the most important thing. I've come to terms. Yeah, House of the Dragon.
Hello, Tasha. Tasha said hi.
Oh, hi.
Thanks for subscribing. So.
That's awesome. Cool avatar. I like that. T2. If you have a show, you feel free to share the link. Yeah, I think if this series just stays true to themselves, this will be the best Game of Thrones, better than Game of Thrones.
Easily.
And that's
it's already better than Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones shit the bed. So
it really did. And that's so sad. It's so sad because it could have ended so great, but then they did. I think made my boy Tyrion. I love this little guy. That's from Sean. He has a crossbow.
And big in it, Scotty. We can't see it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He has a crossbow and a book. I love it. He has a.
Does it come with a matching father sitting on the toilet?
It should, right? That was from Sean. He sent that to me, which and a couple others. And I still have to send out yours, which is next to my door. I have your address on it now, Tina. Though it's there. I'm just lazy. But yeah, so thank you, Jane, for that. Any last words on this episode, guys? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Jane. So check out Tasha's Talks. I am going to make sure I do too. If I'm not already subscribed, I might be. I subscribe to a lot of people. What do you guys think? Are they going to keep with this, or are we screwed because executives are just going to get in there?
I'm afraid they're going to try and make it a cliffhanger. Does Dunk and Egg hang out together, or is Dunk truly with the Targaryen princes?
Yeah, I just hope. I don't know. Go ahead, Mason.
Yeah, I think it's that trailer is just like trying to drum up some drama. I think it's. I don't know. I think it's falsely.
Everything's out of context.
It's
I think it's false. Like I do believe that it's not like an Avengers trailer where they lie to us what happened. I think where he says, "Oh, you're not the knight that I thought you were." I think it's going to be the other way where he's not disappointed in him. He's actually surprised and proud of him, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. It could be.
And like,
I really hope we get another flashback.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll call them Mason backs. or something. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We'll call it something.
In the book, Makar and Dunk have a back and forth, and then Dunk says some things that Makar doesn't like, and he just leaves. So that could be like right after that. And then
in the book, though, it's such a powerful scene.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's you see a different side of Makar.
And in the book, Makar comes to him, which is a bit of a difference.
Well, yeah, because he's sitting down by the fire. That's what I'm saying. Like it's completely recontextualized the whole scene. Because you know, he comes to him with his big olive branch and everything like that, and Tuck's just like, "No, I'm just gonna go off and do my own thing."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
But also the part where he's talking about is like where there's always going to be whispers around us two now. You know, did I do it to put myself one step closer to it? You know, is kinslaying actually considered a sin in this? Like in a trial, it's never really established whether it is or not.
I don't think it is. Mostly in a trial by 7 because the gods are the ones that are actually judging. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but he wonders that, doesn't he? Like, how couldn't you? Yeah, Brian says we get a flashback cliffhanger.
Oh dear. I don't think it's going to be a cliffhanger because I think when you look at the trailer, they're going to make it look like, oh, maybe he won't want to take on Egg. And there's that scene in the trailer where you see Egg is back in his little egg costume, his peasant costume, and he's on the horse and he's jumping over, coming after him. So I think that's going to be the end of it. He's going to be like, I'm coming with you. He's going to pull a Samwise Gamgee, and that's how it's going to end, with the two of them walking off together with that whistling music or whatever.
Or we're going to get about 15 minutes of Egg following him.
Oh no, oh dear no.
Until he's almost dead, and then he accepts him as the squire. I think that could happen.
And he's singing drunkenly in Dothraki, or he's just gibberish because he doesn't really know any other languages because he doesn't know the words.
Yeah, he's just tripping on milk of the poppy.
You know what? I do have to say one thing they did in this episode that I don't think has been said before. It could have, but we now know that at least in the TV show world, there is a hell. Because Rafe says that. She says something about going to hell.
In the books too.
I didn't think he talked about a hell in the books.
There's also aliens.
Yeah, I thought there was.
Let me look it up.
Daron,
our boy Daron says that.
Daron said about going to hell and not having a wineskin.
Okay, all right, my bad. Damn, I saw.
I'm looking.
And they say the rhyme too. You know, oak and steel guard me well, or else I'm
off to hell.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, now that you said it, I remember it. Okay, shut up. Let's just clip that part and leave it out.
But there's one thing we didn't mention, that Dunk comes back to life.
Like he does it. He pulls an
Undertaker,
Undertaker,
but his eyes are open.
It was way more convincing than the Undertaker did. Because when this is happening, I'm just like, especially when he said that, when he says, "Well, he's dead," I'm just like, are they making this just a one-off weird thing? And then what are they doing? Like, I was genuinely confused what was happening, and then I was like, because I knew they couldn't kill him off, but my God, can he play a corpse well?
Yeah, dude. And then I did like, because it was Egg who brought him back. Get up, sir! Get up! And then he screamed.
Oh, wait a minute! Only death can pay for life, so maybe that's the cost.
Oh my God!
Ooh,
Blood Raven. No, just kidding. But
how dare you?
What I did find really cool was when he does see him wake up, Egg screams like that high-pitched yell so that they can hear him because they're about to blow the horn that he lost. And they stop because of Egg. It wasn't because they were about to blow that trumpet, like Aerion won, and then Egg's like, blah, like at that high-pitched scream.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's alive, you know, and then what a great scene. It was great. That 9 minutes was killer. What a killer 9-minute episode.
Both main actors are doing like such a good job.
Yeah.
Like they gotta win some kind of award. Like
Yeah,
it's
no.
amazing that they're like. You said Dunk had what 2 other performances? Is that right?
Yeah.
And
well, also he played 2 different characters in the one series, so you could go with 3 technically.
Yeah,
having actors with like 2 or 0 previous experience, that's amazing to have this good of performances.
Well, Dexter's is like Dexter's 11th project that he's worked on.
Oh, 11?
Yeah.
I thought
He's
this
been
was his
working since he
first.
was 4.
Yeah, he's been working for a while.
He was
So.
in soap operas and things like that, and then he played in one of the Hunger Games prequels that I didn't watch, but he played the young version of that one guy. I forget what it was, but yeah, he's been around. But he's not a
Governor
brat, though.
Snow or something.
No,
Well, it's good that he took Dunk under his wing then.
Yeah, right. They
There
did
you
great.
are.
I'm calling
just like
it
the show.
I'm calling it Lionel. Lionel definitely wins something.
Oh hell yeah, he's good. I even bought a T-shirt. He's so good, and I didn't
think you guys are full of it. Patty didn't get it. Patty didn't even get a look in.
Yeah, that was so wrong.
Patty, they're not going to do. Amy Poehler's going to win the best award for something because she seems to be getting all the ones for dumb things lately. So,
all right, let's see if I can blow this up a little bit. I don't know if no, they never get bigger. I hate that.
Yeah,
so let's see the other one. The
next
so
picture is
in Dothraki, you want to read it because I suck at reading. And,
Oh, sure. I'm more than happy to.
Yeah.
All right. The ropes of death enwrapped me. Ungodly men have made me afraid. The ropes of hell abound me. The sorrows of death prevented me. In my distress, I call upon you, the great stallion, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my strong enemy, beat them small as the dust before the wind. I will cast the evil out as the dirt in the streets. Courage is my salvation. Mercy is my light. Make my
Mercy
feet
is my
like
light.
hinds
It's the
feet.
least Dothraki thing I've ever heard.
Dude, I was waiting until she was about to finish. But yeah, I thought the same thing.
Agreed. Make my feet like hinds feet, that my step would not blunder. Gird me with might, that I destroy them that hate me. I will cast the evil out as the dirt in the streets. Courage is my salvation. Mercy is my light.
Okay, so mercy, that mercy thing's a little weird, but other than that, pretty cool. But
maybe that's French. Maybe the French Dothraki.
French Dothraki. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Oh wait a minute, what were you gonna say there?
I was just gonna say that I'm very surprised that the Rotten Tomatoes score from critics is 94% for the whole season.
Wow, they even.
I really thought that. Yeah, I thought they were going to cry over the no major female characters and all this other baloney because I heard somebody
how
write.
Many? Do you know how many?
137, which is not bad.
137. So you're looking at 6% of that. So what's that?
Still,
so it's 8. There's 8 people that said this show isn't fresh.
Mm-hmm.
They suck.
Yep.
But
it only has an only 75% audience score because most people complain that it doesn't hold a candle to the original series and it is too boring.
Oh, bullshit.
What? They are lame.
Yeah.
It's half
Those are
the length.
People that like those corny, Academy Award winning movies that no one watches ever again.
No, that's House of the Dragon simps doing that. They're jealous because their show sucks now.
It was probably Ryan Condal.
I think you would be, be right.
Yeah, right.
It was definitely a Ryan.
Mason. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. We'll see you next week for the finale, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna talk about next. I know you
got that outro video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's ready to go, dude. Thank you for the outro video. We'll have to update it for next week because of Jane. Thank you, Jane. Thank you to the new subscribers, the new channel members. Thank you to my panel. Teresa, working on anything? You have your shows coming up, right?
I do indeed. Well, just look forward to more content on this because I've been a mad woman. on the A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I will be reading through, as I did with the Hedge Knight. I will be doing the next book. I'm probably going to start before the end of the week because I just can't help myself. I've got to continue with it. So if you like the books and you want to go through it basically bit by bit and we talk all about it, that's there. Also, I'm going to be continuing with Wuthering Heights because it's an amazing book and we love it. Stieg and I are going to be doing A Fistful of Dollars sometime this week. We're going to work out a time. We've been having trouble with that. And also any of my other musings I will be continuing with. I have memberships now, so if you want to support my channel, and you can find the memberships there. It's a very simple membership, only a 99-cent tier, because I can't offer much more, but I do have shout outs that you get and a few of the other little perks, and you get to be a muser of House Rose, because I'm only secretly a part of House Baelor, but really I still am House Rose. So I want to thank you all, and
That's great.
And it's funny when you said, "What are you making?" I wasn't joking. I am making a doll of Dunk. So stay tuned, and I will show it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Ooh, can't wait. That's awesome.
Anybody else want to talk about what they're up to? All right. Well,
Sean Estep is awesome, and I still owe him an unboxing video from the first box. So I apologize. I suck. I am a horrible person, but one day I will make another video.
And one day we'll have more emojis. One day. Jane.
Yeah. But as Scott said, Dad Take Bojan sucks at art. So
I did not
want to make sure that
I didn't know. I do want to give a shout out to Westerosi Whispers, who is at our golden Mac level, which blows my mind. So thank you very much. Thank you to all the spoons, sporkers, and forks. I appreciate all you guys. Jane, again, thank you. Guys, subscribe to Mason, follow Grant, subscribe to everybody on the panel, and we are out. See you guys next week.
Bye.
The ropes of death enwrap me. Ungodly men have made me afraid. The ropes of hell have bound me. The sorrows of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon you, the great stallion who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my strong enemy. Beat them small as the dust before the wind. I will cast the evil out of the dirt in the streets. Courage is my salvation. Mercy is my light. Make my feet like Heinz's feet, that my step would not blunder. Gird me with might, that I destroy them that hate me. I will cast the evil out as the dirt in the streets. Courage is my salvation. Mercy is my light.
See ya next.